My name is Simon Whitcombe, and I lead the global business group in North America at Meta. The role we see commerce and shoppable media playing in future ad strategies is a huge one. This whole idea of shoppertainment is really an idea that's come out of Southeast Asia, an innovation that's really come out of Southeast Asia. Out of that market, we've seen live shopping really begin to gain traction. And this idea of creator-driven organic shoppertainment content really get traction in that marketplace. Already in Southeast Asia, we see it as a $4.7 billion opportunity, and we see the beginnings of that type of user behavior coming to the United States. So we're very, very bullish on these two things coming together and how that can create just a new form of shopping that is social media driven. So the emerging consumer behaviors that we believe will have the biggest impact the next 3 to 5 years, there are really two of them. The first one is how quickly consumers have shifted away from traditional search to LLMs. And I think this is really highlighted in the travel industry or even in the publishing industry, where year-over-year traffic from traditional search is down dramatically as consumers begin to shift into those LLM experiences. I think that shift in consumer behavior, how quickly it's happened, has surprised us at Meta, but it's a real change that is happening because of AI overviews and because of LLMs. I think the other significant shift that's happening is this shift towards agentic experiences. And at Meta, we think about this as business AI. Our business AI products live within an advertiser's ads in our apps and services, on our clients' websites, or as agentic experiences on messaging. Digital advertisers have thought of this idea of clicking on an ad and landing on a landing page, whereas a marketer, you're making a prediction on exactly what the consumer wants to see. With business AIs, you will have a white glove concierge service where instead of making a prediction on a landing page, you can ask the ad or ask the agent any question that you have about the product or service and get an immediate answer back. We think that that is going to be a game changer. We're really excited about this consumer behavior shift. I think the holy grail of advertising is, can you get the targeting optimization to a point where every ad that you deliver is as valuable as organic content? And we think that one-to-one personalization through AI, through the development of foundation models and LLMs, is a potential game changer for the advertising industry as a whole, where a single ad would be served in my individual context in a way that's deeply relevant to me. I think I get really excited about that opportunity. So how do I envision the sales organization of the future, and how is it different than today? I think there's a couple of areas here that we get really, really excited about. At Meta, we have a lot of products and solutions. We have a massive ad stack. And one of the things that we've done over the years is spent a lot of time talking to advertisers about best practices. What is the next best thing that a partner can do in order to improve their ad performance? Now, that hasn't been personalized to that particular advertiser. They've been more general best practices, and they have a habit of changing over time. I think with AI, we're going to be able to make personalized predictions on exactly what the next action an advertiser takes should be that will drive causal improvement in their ad performance overall. I think that's a game changer. I think the second area is really focused on this idea of insights, allowing our sales organization to have access to meaningful insights that they can go back to their partners and share opportunities to improve creative, opportunities to lean into different forms of products, really data-driven insights that make the brand smarter in actions that they take on our platform. So I think those are the two areas that I get the most excited about. So the advice I would give to future CROs navigating the fast-moving advertising ecosystem would be to really partner closely with your CMOs, but also other parts of the enterprise are going to be incredibly important moving forward. AI is only as good as the data that is training the models, really helping them understand how to think about a structured data strategy and how to use that data to the benefit of their business is going to be a huge part of the work in the future.